Hello everyone, today I am going to discuss the next reagent called as dicyclohexylcarbodiamide. In short, it is called as DCC, dicyclohexylcarbodiamide. The formula for this DCC is as follows: C6H11 bond nitrogen, double bond carbon, double bond nitrogen, single bond C6H11. Here in this lecture we are going to discuss first preparation of DCC, okay, and next is important point that is known as the applications of DCC. Generally, DCC is used as a powerful dehydrating agent under mild conditions. So first of all, let us discuss the preparation of DCC. Okay. Now, in this preparation methods, there are totally 3 methods. Okay. First is from dicyclohexyl thiourea. Second is dicyclohexyl urea. Third is cyclohexyl, okay, cyclohexyl already, not to get this cyclohexyl along with triphenyl phosphine oxide. Okay, what are these 3 methods? In short, we just look out on these 3 methods. First is about, that is dicyclohexyl thiourea. Thiourea means that is the presence of C double bond S. Okay, now here in this equation, here when the reaction of dicyclohexyl thiourea under the reflux of this, which and action of mercurous sulfide, there is elimination of mercurous oxide, there is elimination of mercurous oxide and then gives rise to a formation of DCC. In second method, dicyclohexyl urea, that is having the formula C double bond ONH2 twice, where one of the H is replaced by dicyclohexyl derivative. Here, in presence of base pyridine and the so-called reagent that is called as para-toluene sulfonyl chloride, it eliminates the formation of required product and we gives rise to a DCC. In the third, that is the cyclohexyl derivative. Here, what is we are going to take? That is the one of the dicyclohexyl or cyclohexyl derivative. Cyclohexyl derivative here, along with the reaction of triphenyl phosphine oxide, there is formation of a one intermediate. Another, this intermediate again on reaction with cyclohexyl derivative, we get the required DCC. Okay, so let us start the preparation. First, cyclohexyl urea on reaction with mercurous oxide, there is elimination of mercurous sulfide. The formula reaction for this is, that is equal to C6H11, okay, NH, C double bond S, NH, C6H11 in presence of mercurous, treating with mercurous oxide, elimination of mercurous sulfide, the formation of a DCC, having the formula as C6H11, okay, and double bond C, double bond N, okay, C6H11. As it acts as a powerful dehydrating agent, there is a removal of what? That is the removal of a Hg2S along with a H2. Okay, this is called as DCC. Okay, now the second method, this is what? That is dicyclohexyl thiourea. Instead of this thiourea, if we have taken the urea, okay, what happens here? See here, formula. What is the urea formula? CONH2. Okay. Now one of this H is replaced by cyclohexane. Okay. Which is the group? That is C6H11. C6H11 means what? That group. Okay. That is C6 and H how much? 12. One of this is a substitution, that is equal to C6H11. Okay. Now get the preparation from this urea derivative. That is dicyclo. I am writing here dicyclohexyl urea. Okay. That is C6H11 NH C double bond O NH C6H11. Okay. What happens here that is this is the thiolate CONH2. One of the H is replaced by C6H11. Okay. In presence of base pyridine under influx of a which, that is para-toluene sulfonate chloride, there is formation of C6H11 and double bond C double bond N C6H11. Okay. For writing position, we have to write in this position. Okay. This is the DCC. Okay. Now structurally it may be represented as here, that is like this. These two structures are the same. Okay. What is this? That is from dicyclohexane under reading with the or reflex with the para-toluene sulfonate chloride in the presence of the base which, that is a pyridine. There is formation of a DCC. Another third method is for getting this DCC is that is the cyclohexane isocyanate. Cyclohexane C6H11. Okay. Isocyanate N double bond C double bond O. Okay. Cyclohexane isocyanate. Which one reaction with triphenyl phosphine oxide PPP. Phosphine oxide, which is on reaction. There is a removal of this. That is which? Of this. Okay. Which is on removal, that is equal to CO2. Okay. Minus CO2 as a carbon dioxide. What is the remaining one here? That is equal to, I am writing here C6H11. Okay. And okay, double bond C. Sorry, C is getting here from this is the left side. I am writing here as, that is C6H11 and double bond P. Okay. P R3P. Okay. Got it? Now that is here the formation of PR3 here. For the simplicity, we have to write it as a PR3. This is the intermediate first. Now this intermediate first on reaction with again on cyclohexyl isocyanate. Okay, that is C6H11 and double bond PR3 plus C6H11 and double bond C double bond O. There is formation of which, that is PR3. Okay, what here? That is N double bond. What we have got here? That is dicyclohexyl carbodiamide. This is linkage. Okay, therefore N double bond C. Okay, this magnetic on here PR3. Okay, triphenyl phosphine oxide is again removed here, as there is a reaction with here on heating. There is removal of a minus PR3. Okay, or R3P double bond O. Okay, as a regeneration triphenyl phosphine oxide, there is formation of C6H11 and double bond C double bond N. Okay, C6H11. Okay. What is a DCC? Okay. Now, in this way, we have to form here DCC. Okay. Now, we are getting with its reactions. Okay. Reactions. What are the reactions first? First kind of reaction is that is formation of peroxide derivatives. Okay. When organic acids on reaction with H2O2, there is formation of peroxide derivatives of DCC plus DCC also. Okay, what is the reaction here? Organic acids such as C6H5COOH benzoic acid plus H2O2. Okay, here a reaction. Here we have taken here 2 moles of H2O2 benzoic acid. There is formation of C6H5COO. Here also OCO C6H5 peroxide derivatives plus, which is the product here, that is C6H11 and C6H11. Again regeneration of a DCC. Okay, this is the first application. Now, second application is what? That is the formation of a ethers. Second application is what? Formation of ethers. How the ethers are obtained here? Aryl alcohol plus alkyl alcohol on reaction in presence of ADCC, there is formation of AROR plus H2 as it acts as a strong dehydrating agent. Okay, for example, phenol, AROH means phenol plus ROH gives rise to this type of ROR plus this is ROR, that is equal of reduction of hydrogen, formation of ether. Okay, already along this, the another application is that is of a formation of a ester. Third application is formation of ester. How the esters are formed here? That is acids plus alcohol. And the general formula RCOH plus R-OH is formation of RCOOR dash COOR dash, okay, plus removal of H2. Okay, that is formation of a esters. Fourth point is formation of acid on hydrides. Acid on hydrides. Okay, when 2 molecules of these acetic acids are used in presence of, here also DCC is used, here also DCC is used, aromatic here, that is on oxidation of acetic acid, there is formation of a acetic on hydride, CH3CO O C double bond O CH3. Okay, acetic on hydride. Okay, acetic on hydride plus removal of a dehydrating agents. The last one is, that is the formation of a amides. Okay, formation of a amides, that is of a acid plus primary amine. Primary amine, formation of a amide takes place. Which is of an acid? That is a organic acid. Formation of amide in this, for example, C6H5 here, COOH, this is called as a benzoic acid, plus primary amine means CH3 NH2. Okay. Now the removal of this. Okay. What here? That is formation of a amide. That is derivative of RCO NH2. R then CO. Okay. NH and here CH2. Okay, that is here OH and this H removed as a water molecule here. The formation of N-methyl, here formation of a amide. Okay, that is CONH2. Okay, NHCH3 or substitute derivative of a amide. In this way, we can here explain. We have here explained the number of applications of DCC, that is dicyclohexene carbodiamide here. Okay, and preparation one. I hope that all of you like my video very much. If any doubts are here in explaining or in understanding from this, please ask me on. Thank you.